Tumble Bug. Got it finished, guys. It's all set up now. See the flags on the back? I got my little bag in the back with my water on it. And also notice that I have a mirror now. So yeah, we're rolling here, baby. We got dual flags and a mirror, and we're good. So let's see if I can get this in the holder without cutting the phone off. Okay. And in there like that. Tighten it up. And then we'll go riding. This is Thursday morning, about, I'm not sure what time. Let's get this thing set up here. We'll try to show you a little more sky today, you know what I mean? So you just don't see pavement. A little more maybe. Okay, we'll see how that works. I can always adjust it. But anyway, let's go, guys. This is, Thursday morning, probably, I don't know, 10 o'clock-ish. I just fixed me a pot of pinto beans, and I'm looking forward to those. The reason I did is I'm gonna be leaving a little early on my trip. Instead of waiting till Monday, I think I'm gonna go maybe Saturday, but we'll see. It still takes a little effort to get the balance. You know what I mean? We still have to, and then particularly when you are coming off that gravel road. All right, so now I got to adjust my mirror. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up here and stop and do that right quick. Okay. All right, so how's that? That looks fair, I guess. All right, how's that? How's the camera look? Yeah, that gives you a pretty good picture, doesn't it? You think? Yeah, we'll see. Let's go cruise a little bit. Okay, so yeah, what I've learned to do is I put one foot on the board and then just kind of get rolling and pick the other foot up and put it on. Yeah, that works pretty good. But yeah, this is going to work out pretty good. I'm going to a state park Saturday night and Sunday night on my way to Llano, Texas, where I'm supposed to arrive on Monday. I will pay for a month in Llano at the RV park. And then, we'll have this thing to use while we're at the state park, possibly, because I don't plan on unhooking when I'm at the state park, and whether I can get this out of the truck using the ramp without having to unhook, I'm not sure. Is it that hard to unhook and hook? No. And I may. It just depends. Because I'll be at the park like Saturday, the state park, Saturday afternoon and all day. Well, yeah, and Sunday, all day Sunday. Yeah, we'll be there 2 nights, 1 full day. Yeah, all day Sunday, and just to stay busy, I plan to possibly use this to kind of cruise around the area and stuff. But yeah, as far as going into town I don't think there's any. There might be a restaurant open in Junction on Sunday. I don't know, Junction, Texas. But yeah, we're just cruising along. I want to check the wind again because see, there's a little wind in my face right now, and if I had any other type of holder, you would be hearing wind noise. It just by pure accident, this holder has the bottom pretty much covered, and I don't know how the sound is being picked up so good, but the sound seems to be pretty good. So, we're just going to cruise a little bit here, go check out a few things, and see how my mirror works. The mirror still needs to be adjusted a little bit. I'm still not really seeing that good directly behind me. Of course, I'm on a little curve here. Get straight here and I'll see. And get up here. I need to see if I can adjust this a little bit here. And I'm getting better at stopping too. That was a So this thing, I'm not seeing, really I'm not seeing anything behind me. All right, let's see if we can get this baby out here a little bit. And like that maybe, huh? Is that better? Let's see. It might be. Whoops. You see, you can adjust not only the angle of the mirror. I don't see, let's go. Anyway, let's go. That may be better if I'm over. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm talking to myself more than you guys. But yeah, this is again Thursday morning, about I don't know 10 o'clock or less, and 70 degrees I think. Feels really good. A good day for a cruise, and yeah, this yeah, it's nice. And of course, you know, a lot of you guys are used to riding or being in cities. You can't really relate to the quote lack of traffic here. You know, as you can see straight ahead, there's nothing. You know, NOTIN, nothing. Now we're going to do this thing on cart path again. Yeah, there's a little bump there, but we go right around it and then right around that thing. Yeah, see how smooth that is? We're getting better. I mean, I feel more comfortable too. I'm not really stressed out anymore. Because the first time I rode it, I was tense. You know, my muscles were tight, and but not now. And I feel much more comfortable riding this. In fact, I'm getting where I enjoy it quite a bit. And because it's quite pleasant to ride around on a beautiful day like this with a 300, well, with a wide open view like riding a bicycle or whatever. Because the golf cart is nice, and I know I'm repeating myself, but you don't have quite the view you have here. You have more safety, of course, because you got four wheels under you. But I'm only going. You guys talk about speed and all that stuff. I don't care about speed. I drive. Wherever the speed on this thing is comfortable, like maybe 8 miles an hour. Well, that's what I'll do. You know, because once the centrifugal force kind of levels it out, where you're straight and level, so to speak. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And I'm not going to ride on gravel roads and all that crap. And so, yeah, we're okay. The mirror works fine. I got those flags behind me. But there's no traffic anyway. See, that's something that most of you cannot relate to. You've never been in an area where there's no traffic, or very few times probably. But there's no red lights here, no cars, no nothing. Every now and then there'll be a car, and that's why I got the mirror, because I want to just be able to, if I hear something, I can verify what it is by looking in the mirror. And, but yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Yeah, the mirror's working pretty good. Yeah, it'll do. It'll do. And, right now we're probably going, I don't have a speedometer, but I'm going to guess maybe 8. I don't think I go over 10 at all. But I did order some gloves. I thought, well, that's probably a good thing to have, because if anything happened and I did come off of this thing, I'm not so worried about my head as I'm worried about my hands, because, the head injuries are going to come from higher speeds, I would imagine, and the hand injuries are going to come if I just flopped over on the side of this thing. I'd use my hands. So anyway, we've been down this trail here before, but I'm just going to cruise. I'll go through the RV park, a few of the little neighborhoods and stuff, and let you see what I see. But yeah, this is pretty cool, guys. I was looking in my mirror and I almost, well, if I'd have run off the road, it wouldn't have mattered. But see, I recovered there nicely, okay? Yeah, I'm not scared of it anymore. It's kind of like riding a horse for the first time. If the horse knows you're scared of it, you got a problem. But once you begin to master the horse and let him know you're the boss, then you're okay. Does that work with this thing? No, but it made me feel good to say it. Okay, break time. Yeah, this is okay. This will do. This will do. Yeah, I decided to take a trip a little earlier or leave a little earlier just for the hell of it because there's no reason for me to be here. And but wherever you are, you're there. You know what I mean? Nothing really changes. You're still you. You're just in another place. Yeah, I think this is going to work fine. And as far as the videos being uh, vertical, not a problem. Good morning. How are you doing?
Doing great.
I've had several people ask me where I got this. You do something new, different, and we're curious. People are curious. Yeah, the mirror's working good. Good morning. How are you doing?
Bye.
I'm going to make this into a yield if there's no cars coming, and there's not, so let's go. Yeah, we're in rural Texas, man. There's nobody here. Yeah. Yeah. But I have to kind of control myself from going faster and faster. You get comfortable with a device like this, and you want to go faster and faster. How fast will it go? About 20, I'd say 20 or a little more maybe. And as far as range, geez, how far you want to go. I mean, it'll go farther than you want to ride it at one time, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I charged the battery yesterday. It got down to 75% after I'd ridden it 4 times, whatever it was. And so, yeah, I know now that I can go a long ways on the battery. I mean, I can do anything I want to do in Llano for sure. And here, I mean, I could go into town if I chose to and get groceries, check the mail, but I'd rather do that on the golf cart. I really didn't buy this scooter to be used to go into town here because I got the golf cart here, but when I'm on the road, we'll see. And I'm and I went in the casita. I was, putting stuff away and getting ready for a little trip. And, I still just love that comfortable feeling inside of that casita. It is so homey. But yeah, this is the RV park at Fort Clark Springs, and it's pretty full. Yeah, I'd say they're 80% full, maybe 90. They keep a few sites open for overnighters. The monthly rate is right now, I think, 400, and it goes up to 500 in the season. I think that starts October the 1st. As far as the nightly rate, I'm not sure. I'm sure it's $35 a night or more. Yeah, but no, we're getting good at this, guys. I feel pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, I think I told you I made a pot of pinto beans. I know you want to know that. Yeah, it's good to have stuff prepared, when you go on a trip, because that way if you want to stop along the way and have you a little snack, you got everything fixed, and you can heat it on the stove in a pan, and since you don't have any 110 power when you're traveling, all you got is 12 volt and a propane stove, but that propane will heat stuff pretty damn quick. Isn't this neat? I can't believe I did this. Yeah, and as far as what was I going to get? Rollerblades, the electric rollerblades. That was mostly me just uh, doing a little BS, No, I'm crazy, but I don't know about that one. They do have electric rollerblades, and they're good up to about 16 miles an hour. They'll go 16 miles. Excuse me, I don't know what the speed is. Yeah, we'll go up through one more neighborhood and I'll end the video. Yeah, but it's so neat. Here's another yield sign. Yo, well, there's no cars. There's no cars coming either way. Yeah, and that's something you don't really get a hold of. It's hard to realize that here I am. I'm in a neighborhood, but most of these people here are older. You know, I'd say the average age here is probably close to 70. You know, I'm one of the older guys, but I wasn't years ago. 50 years ago, I wasn't. We're good, babe. We're good. We're going to go right on down this trail here. We're going to go through. This is Unit 38. I had this house right here on the corner, but you can't see it in the video because I'm not holding the video. I can't hold the video and do this, but it actually does good. I'm surprised that, what do they call it? There's a feature on the phone that takes the shakiness out of the video. I'll think of it in a minute. But it really works on this thing because I see the camera shaking, but when I watch the video, it's nothing. And this road here is a little rougher than the one I just came off of. Yeah, you don't have to say off of, you just say off. That's all you need. The road I came off of is a wasted word. You know, all these little aircraft hangars with an RV under them. Some of these people have been coming here 30 years. Some of it's their grandchildren still coming here. Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on October the 15th, 2025, 10 a.m.-ish, I guess. Yeah, nice, cool. It's cool. You know, I got a little hoodie on and some jogging pants, and it's just nice. Yeah, I'm getting used to having my feet on this little platform, and yeah, we're good. This is going to be, and I've gotten good at using the ramp. I put this on the patio for a couple of reasons. One is I wanted to practice using the ramp, moving this thing up and down. And so I put it in the truck once, but I've put it up and down on the patio, which is the same maneuver, but I've done that about 4 or 5 times. So yeah, and going up on the patio, of course, you got to use the throttle a little bit, and you have to be real careful because this throttle goes from 0 to 100 real quick. You know, you just have to barely turn it, and it'll give you a lot of juice. So well, let's go back down the road here a little ways. That's the keys right in there. Yeah, they do give you 3 keys. I've said that 20 times. Yeah, but isn't this neat? You see how smoothly I got out right here on the road? Yeah, we're all right. I'm okay, you're okay. Yeah, it's all set up now pretty well, you know. I need to tighten that camera holder a little bit because if you hit any rough spots, it has a tendency to cause the camera to change position slightly, and I can fix that real easily with a screwdriver. So let me pull over right here and do this thing. See, this thing kind of has what you would call, it's like resistive braking because when you come off the throttle, it kind of slows by itself. But anyway, guys, from Fort Clark Springs on Thursday morning, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Use the Amazon link if you're going to buy something from Amazon. Drink plenty of water. Take deep breaths, stand guard at the door of your mind, and enjoy your life the best way you can. Yeah, no kidding, man. Tumble Bug. Who would have thought? Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.